Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. For quite some times now, the Kakamega governor, Fernandez Baraza, has been trending, and Rashid Echesa has also been trending. And they're trending for bad reasons and for very disturbing reasons. The picture that you see on the screen there are two pictures. Those are pictures of alleged, the first one, alleged Fernandez Baraza, who seemingly had captured or kidnapped, alleged, kidnapped Rashid Echesa, and they seem to be in a compound because you can see a roof there and a wall. So Echesa is handcuffed and is at the back of a vehicle. He's alone. The second one is another alleged photo of now Echesa in the hands of the abductors, and he is bleeding at the chest, and that would mean that he has undergone some torture. Now I want you to listen to an alleged conversation between Echesa and Baraza in the first photo, where they seem to be conversing, and Fernandez is asking something and Echesa is pleading, and these are very disturbing, very disturbing. Then there is another video where now in the second photo that I've shown you, they say that the man who has been captured, alleged Echesa, is now pleading in the hands of the kidnappers, and is saying, please don't kill me. Tell Fernandez that I will do everything that he wants. I will never speak ill of him. I'm looking for money, even if it is 1 billion Kenya shillings. Please don't kill me. My children will suffer, and I will have to cover the photo of the man who is pleading. Kindly listen to him.
Usiniue hata kama ni bilioni moja mimi nitatafuta. Usiniue, mwambie Fernandez aniache. Mwambie Fernandez mimi sitaongea kwake tena. Tafadhali msiniue. Mwambie Fernandez anisamee. Makosa yote nilifanya, mwambie Fernandez anisamee. Msiniue, watoto wangu watahangaika.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is very disturbing, and I must say that this is in complete violation of human rights. It doesn't matter whether the person standing there is Fernandez Baraza. It doesn't matter whether the person who has been allegedly kidnapped is Echesa. What I know that the person who has been kidnapped is human being, whether a Kenyan origin or not. They are speaking in Kiswahili, so that gives me some amount of corroboration that they could be in Kenya. But whichever the place that is, there is no person who should suffer in the hands of abductors. This seems to be a matter, we can call it a deal gone sour, because the person is ready to look for money. I don't know whether You know, these days there could be photoshops and they take some voice and put it there as if someone is talking. Whatever is happening, and cuffing someone, tying out someone's hand very tightly, and as you can see, the man is pleading. This is criminal, and as I've said, it is in complete violation of human rights. And the DCI must take up this case. Many people are saying, if you go to Twitter, that Fernandez Barraza has finally caught up with this man who conned him. The last time I checked, conmanship is wrong. But there's a reason why we have courts in our land. If someone cons you of any amount of money, then you can go to court. And I don't know whether we have faith in our courts, but the president of the judiciary, Madam Martha Koome, must also understand that when people lose faith in the courts of justice, then these are the kinds of things that we will be able to see in our country. If this continues, we convert our country into a banana republic. But I still believe that we can still have some amount of trust and go to court. Echesa is a very close friend to William Samoei Ruto. In fact, this is happening at a time when the last time I checked, his name featured very negatively on some deaths that happened in the office of the deputy president when William Ruto was still the deputy president, and there was a police officer who died mysteriously. And Echesa's name was being named there as one of the people who met him just hours or days before he died. And Echesa, I think, had been given a position in the Ruto regime. These are two big politicians, very influential. And if they go, I'm trying to imagine that this is, as it has been put, that it is between the current governor and Echesa, another very powerful politician. If they take that route, that someone can, lend you money and you hide for some times, and he sends goons to catch you, and these are politicians, then what happens to a common man? Or what are they trying to show us? Because, politicians are opinion shapers. Are they telling us that this is the way to go? It is also coming against the backdrop of just recent case and the judgment of Joey and Monica Kimani death. And the judge said that no man deserves to lose his life in the hands of another. God is the provider of life. And even after pronouncing a death sentence on Joey, there are people who still criticize that move, that even a judge has got no right to take away life. The person I'm seeing in that picture is suffering. And even if he is pardoned, if he doesn't get medical attention fast enough, he could as well pass on. We have cases of human rights violation that we've talked about, including the recent killing of people who went on demonstrations by the police. Kenya is still very fresh on political assassinations that are still unresolved. And so when we see such things happening and they involve politicians, then we begin shaking. And I don't think this is something that we can enjoy the way people are enjoying it in social media. It is unacceptable. It only shows some level of intolerance among our politicians. We cannot live as if we are in a jungle where the lion would want to chase any animal and it is survival for the fittest. We cannot. It cannot. And I must say that this is a case, if at all it happened in Kenya, that must be investigated by the DCI so that they get to the rock bottom of the matter. Those are disturbing footages, disturbing, sound of a man suffering, someone who's pleading on behalf of his children. I must say it is unacceptable, and I hope the necessary authorities will take in the matter, they will investigate, and as always, we only pray that the man is well, and we hope and believe and trust that they will give justice to both the two parties. I don't know what to think, but that is my take.